everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Paper Mario. This is Milesluigi.
And this is the Evil Pop-Tart, and we have a special guest with us today.
And this is Higsby. I apparently made this, or not. I don't know. I'm just guest commentating anyway.
Well, last part, if you actually paid attention to the annotation, I said I will prove Bowser is overpowered in Super Paper Mario, and what better way to do that than to do the Pit of Unknown Trials?
Excellent.
And I also have to say, in case you're wondering where Kiritora is, she kind of has bronchitis, so she's going to be gone for a bit.
Oh no!
That's too bad.
That is too bad. But I don't suppose you've ever... You naturally wouldn't have seen the Pit of Unknown Trials in Super Paper Mario. You know the Pit of Unknown Trials in Thousand Door, people, though Evil Pop-Tart, right?
Yes, I do.
Well, similar idea. We got to go through 100 floors. Some of them have prizes. Many of them have enemies.
Well, this is going to be really interesting because you don't... It's not a turn-based system, so pretty much with Bowser being overpowered. Plus, if you've got a couple catch cards, you're just going to roll through all this and harass him. I would take it.
Well, you're only able to hold up to 10 items, so you wouldn't be able to roll that far through it.
Yeah.
No,
later on, the enemies get pretty strong. But not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. I mean, we're fighting squiglets and Goombas on the first set of floors.
Yeah.
So the idea is you have 5 minutes each room to clear the enemies till you find the key. Once you find the key, you are able to leave the room.
Well, I forgot all about the time limit. I don't think that's ever been an issue for me when I actually played this myself.
I think the lowest I've ever seen it get is 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Ew, you're timed? I didn't see that until just now. Really? Okay.
And I've never seen what happens when you reach the time limit, so I'm expecting a 5-paragraph essay from one of my more knowledgeable viewers. This is where I'd ask Kiritora, and then she might know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we got the flip there.
And the thing is, you don't have to kill every enemy to get the key necessarily. Like in that case, there's a couple of enemies left behind. I'm going to kill that one, because it's Squiglet. I'm going to fry it so we have bacon.
Especially in the later levels, it's really good to kill them all, because you got a ton of experience from some of the enemies in here.
Indeed. These enemies don't really give a whole lot of experience, so I'm not going to bother. But later on, I'll probably just kill all the enemies in the room anyway.
Yeah.
But as you can see, being able to just breathe fire is absolutely smoking the enemies. Literally, gosh darn it, me and the puns.
On my playthroughs of the Pit of Unknown Trials, I don't think I ever used anyone but Mario. I don't know. Just always used him. Yeah.
I'm going to try to almost exclusively use Bowser this run, actually. So I'm probably inevitably going to switch for some enemies, though.
Yeah.
But with that said, is there anything else really to say about the Pit of Unknown Trials? Because I think we've said everything that needs to be said, and we're in room 6. I'm trying to think to myself. But,
just trying to think. I don't believe there is. How do you exit if you want to again? If you
well,
do you have that
I don't think our return
pipe?
pipe's even usable. No, it's not. You gotta. Every 10 floors, there's a prize, and you're able to escape if you want to.
That's right.
I'm not going to be doing that though.
I forgot all about that.
I like how that actually disables the return pipe though. It's in gray.
That way, if you really go. Yeah. There's the key.
There we go. So in preparation, because I didn't think I would be talking an entire 100 floors about the Pit of 100 Trials.
How could you not think we'd be talking about it the whole time?
That'd be one hell of an analysis. I wanted to talk about some other topics, and the first topic I wanted to talk about is one that I kind of sort of hinted towards when we were going through one way back then when Mario first got his 3D flipping ability, and I was going through a level. I didn't really have time to explain a whole lot in depth about it, but the entire gimmick of this game is that you flip into 3D. The entire game is basically laid out in a 2D environment, but Mario himself is able to go into 3D to help solve puzzles and learn new things and stuff like that. And I wanted to talk a little bit more about that in a little bit further depth. And I think the best way to start is just imagine for a sec if you were a regular, everyday Flipside resident and you live in this nice, flat 2D world. It's kind of peaceful. I frankly don't know a whole lot about Flipside economics or politics, but either way, you live in this nice 2D world where you run all over the place. I guess you go on the tower occasionally and fall off it. I don't know. Just imagine, though. You're a Flipside resident, you rock all around Flipside. You basically have absolutely... Oh, crap, it's a poisonous one. Damn it!
No! Poison sucks.
Well, that's actually a really convenient time to get a dried shroom because it restores 1 HP and cures poison. To go a little bit off topic, poison is a terrible status ailment in this game because you gradually take damage till you use an item.
Yeah, that's,
it can't be cured with by itself sometimes, or because I know it eventually goes away.
I don't know, actually. This is where I would ask Kiritora.
Okay.
Oh.
But nearly every single healing item in the game heals some type of HP, and it also cures poison. Nearly every healing item cures poison because of that. Because otherwise you'd be kind of SOL.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
There we go. Floor 10. Yeah, just imagine for a sec you were a Flipside resident. You have absolutely positively no knowledge. Oh, hey look, it's Flim.
Yeah, shop guy.
I was hoping to, get an item drop by now. Ooh, the block is kind of useful. This I could actually find useful later on, so I'm going to buy one of these blocks. Part of my preparations, I bought a whole bunch of gold bars because I kind of anticipated that I'd be getting a lot of coins and I didn't want to max out my coins.
Oh.
The point I was trying to make earlier is that you'd have absolutely no no knowledge of, say, the Flipside Outskirts, because the Flipside Outskirts you had to flip into 3D to get to.
Yeah.
Absolutely none whatsoever.
That's true.
So, just imagine, we're playing as Mario, we go talk to some of the Flipside residents, and we tell them, hey, there's these Flipside Outskirts out here, you just have to flip into 3 to get at them, and they'd be like, what the hell are you talking about? Are you crazy? Are you psycho? Are you insane? Something like that. Maybe if Mario talked to Merlon, he might understand, or some type of math or science nerd, maybe they might understand, but...
yeah.
a Flipside representative would probably call them nuts. What the hell is this 3D you're talking about? We only see lines and squares. I don't understand.
No such thing as 3D. Yeah.
Exactly. So what's the ultimate point I'm trying to get to? Well, you're probably going to call me a nut, but the thing I really, really love about this game is how it basically explains the principles of multidimensional analysis without crazy math, science, hoo-ha that you wouldn't understand. To explain. If you've been watching this videos, you've noticed each one has this intro of this really weird cube-looking like thing, but it's not a cube, is it? Oh, I need Boomer for these guys. But it's not a cube. That's actually called a tesseract. You might be wondering, okay, what the hell is a tesseract? I kind of get it. Well, a tesseract is the 4-dimensional analogy of a cube, believe it or not. It is a figure that has 8 hypersides that are all cubes.
Really?
Now at this point you're going to go say, what the hell are you talking about, Milesluigi? Are you insane? Exactly my point. What I love about this game is it teaches multidimensional analysis without complicated math and stuff, and at least in my point of view, it brings an appreciation towards higher dimensional geometry than just 3-dimensional geometry. So it might be a little bit beyond your heads, and you might be calling me nuts, but I was a math nerd, something I really, really enjoy.
Basically, Super Paper Mario is a game where you can go in 2D and 3D, and that's all we need to know.
What is this 4D you were talking about? The best part is if you ever read a book called Flatline, you can kind of start to learn some of the consequences. If you say we're in a 3D world but could flip into 4D, you could, for example, look inside of anyone's safe without opening it. Or, because we're on YouTube, you could hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
Yeah.
Did I blow your mind so hard, Evil Pop-Tart, you got nothing to say?
Yeah, I've been sitting here listening, and I'm kind of like, sure, let's go with that.
As a math nerd, I actually know in 3 dimensions you have 5 regular polyhedra, and in 4 dimensions there's actually 6 regular polychora. That's the name of the 4-dimensional equivalent of a polyhedron, or a polygon.
I like toast. Don't know.
I like bacon. Making the
I
bacon.
hope I haven't lost all my audience talking about this, but for example, there's a polychoron composed of 120 dodecahedra. Maybe I should have that as an intro, because that'd be more mind-blowing than the stupid tesseract. There we go. But yeah, to think, you were being taught multidimensional analysis playing Super Paper Mario, and you didn't even realize it.
No, I didn't. Perfect. Learn something new every day.
There we go. There's the key.
The last one you kill. It's always the last one. When you when it matters, when you're like about to die and you just want to get out of the room, it's always the last enemy you kill.
Gosh. I definitely know what you were talking about. There you go. But something I did forget to mention is that all these rooms are kind of set up in a good old-fashioned Game & Watch style.
Yes, I was thinking that, yes.
And all these platforms, by the way, all 2D. But if you flip into 3D, you have a tendency to drop everything to the floor. Like this. Now screw Mario. Switch to Bowser. Don't get hit. Thank you.
Oh god.
Ooh, that's the key.
That was close.
Barbecued key, please. So I've got another story to tell, but I kind of wanted to save it for later on in case either one of you had a story to tell. This would be a good time to talk about it.
As far as stories go, I don't have too many stories. I'm not the biggest guy who has a whole ton of stories. I'll see what I can think of though. What about you, Evil Pop-Tart?
I kind of have one side-off thing.